welcome to GRE Quant 2020 channel. Today's lesson is on the third part of Exponents and Roots. In this video, we are going to discuss about the combining basis law of exponents and roots, a summary of the topic and the common mistakes that we can make. Without further delay, let us begin with the tutorial. Now, combining basis law says that a raised to the power n into b raised to the power n is equal to ab the whole raised to the power n. Now let's suppose if we have to evaluate an expression a into b the whole square, we can rewrite it as a square into b square by applying the power of a product law, which says a raised to the power x into b raised to the power y, the whole raised to the power n is equal to a raised to the power x n into b raised to the power y n. Now we have a few examples and we can clearly see that if the exponents are the same and we have numbers, we can easily combine them to get a single expression. We can simplify it. Right? Let's suppose if we have 3 raised to the power 5 into 6 raised to the power 5, because the powers are the same, we can multiply 3 and 6 to get 18 raised to the power 5. The power of quotient law with reference to combining basis law says that a raised to the power x over b raised to the power y, the whole raised to the power n is equal to a raised to the power xn over b raised to the power yn. Now, the expression a over b the whole cubed can be rewritten as a cubed over b cubed, right? And this can be explained by a few examples. Let us see an example which is 35 raised to the power 8 divided by 7 raised to the power 8. Now, the powers are the same. What we're going to do is we're going to write it as 35 over 7 the whole raised to the power 8, and 35 divided by 7 gives us 5, and the power is going to remain the same, which is 8, right? Now, since the exponents and roots is a very important topic of GRE Quant, let's go through the summary of exponent laws. The product law says that a raised to the power x into a raised to the power y is equal to a raised to the power x plus y. The quotient law says that a raised to the power x over a raised to the power y is equal to a raised to the power x minus y. The power of a power law says that a raised to the power x, the whole raised to the power y is equal to a raised to the power xy. Now, the negative exponent a raised to the power minus n is equal to 1 over a raised to the power n, and a over b the whole raised to the power minus n is equal to b over a the whole raised to the power n. Okay, if we have more than one base and exponents are the same, we can apply the power of a product law, the power of a quotient law, or combining basis law. The power of a product law says that a raised to the power x into b raised to the power y, the whole raised to the power n is equal to a raised to the power xn into b raised to the power yn. The power of a quotient law says that a raised to the power x divided by b raised to the power y, the whole raised to the power n is equal to a raised to the power xn divided by b raised to the power yn. And combining basis law says that a raised to the power n into b raised to the power n is equal to a into b the whole raised to the power n, or a raised to the power x over b raised to the power y the whole raised to the power n is equal to a raised to the power xn over b raised to the power yn. The GRE test requires strong nerves, and there are a few mistakes which we can avoid on the test day. This can be possible if we practice and practice more. Plus, if we make sure our concepts are clear, we can easily get to the right answer. Some of the common mistakes that we can make while solving exponents and roots questions are these. For example, if we have to evaluate 3 raised to the power 4, we can make a mistake by multiplying exponent by base. But we are supposed to multiply 3 4 times, that is 3 into 3 into 3 into 3 to get the right answer, which is 81. Now, if we have to evaluate 5 raised to the power 2 into 5 raised to the power 4, we may make a mistake by multiplying the bases, which is wrong. We have to keep the base the same and we have to add the exponents in these type of questions. Now, if we have a question which says 5 raised to the power 10 the whole raised to the power 2, that does not mean that we have to square the power of 10. What we're going to do is we're going to apply the power of product law and we're going to multiply the power of 10 with the power of 2 to get 5 raised to the power 20. With this, we come to the concluding part of today's lesson. Kindly note that since it is a very important and lengthy topic, you need to be very well versed with the concepts and laws that we have discussed in the video tutorials on exponents and roots. I will be uploading the questions based on this topic in a couple of days. Please stay tuned, practice as much as you can, and in case of any confusion, just leave a question in comments under this video. So it's goodbye from me for now. Have a very good day, best of luck, and keep learning GRE Quant.